record. So we do at the same time. Damn. Hey, what up? What up? What up? What up? What up, man? We in the building once again. And hold on. I gotta do one thing real quick, which is I gotta make my mouth move. Mic check. One, two. All right, let my mouth move. All right, cool. But what up? 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 In the building. Bro, Nina underscore CRS is in the building, y'all. I'm really excited for this one. This is my guy. We worked a lot in the metaverse, talking about a VR videographer. He is definitely right next to moi, and I'm excited to have you on here, bro, to talk to you.
I'm excited to be here. Like this is very exciting.
Hey, give me yes, sir. Give me. It's an echo. Let me fix this 2 seconds. Let me fix this for two
Oh, you're good.
seconds. It's acting crazy real quick. Let me just go ahead and turn the people down. Mic check 1, 2. Boom. All right, we back at that. We back at it like we never left for real. Bro, Nina though, how you doing, man? How you
Awesome.
feeling?
I feel pretty great. Been doing pretty good. I'm doing my best, so I've been doing pretty good. Not too bad. A little tired, but I'm good.
My boy tired out here, man. Hey, yo, let the people know, a little bit about who you are, and let the people know, uh, you know, before we get started. Let the people know.
Yes. Well, I'm Bro Nina. I've been in the metaverse for a very long time, for about I don't know, for about like 4 years now since I arrived in VR chat back in 2021. But I've been in part of Horizons for over 3 years now since April. I've done a little bit of everything from acting to commentating to filming to promoting to performing and hosting for many great people over these years. Uh, I've done a lot of positivity, giving shout outs to people, made people's days, made people laugh. I've done a lot for everyone that I can do, and I want to keep doing more and spreading that love and passion for everybody, no matter what I do. Uh, I've had some ups and I had some downs, but I enjoy every moment. Every moment is what makes me who I am today. So it's been quite a journey.
And as you see, ladies and gentlemen, this is why he on here, and this is why he do what he does, and why I say he is a good brother. So welcome everybody to In the Lens with Benz. I'm your host, Beneficial Films, and y'all know me in the metaverse as Beneficial Games. Today we're doing something a little different, bringing together the virtual and the real. I'm here as my avatar in VR, and joining me on FaceTime using Discord is the one and only Bro Nina underscore CRS, as you see down there below his name, my man, a real world creator, real world community builder, a comedian, a videographer, a VR enthusiast, man. He's man, you see him all over the metaverse when you do get in VR. On the show, we talk about virtual reality, AI, and the creative journeys of those shaping the future. It's about imagination, innovation, and community. And today we're diving in with Bronina. What's going on, my man? Hey, so you told him about a little bit about yourself. Let him know how you got started in VR. Like, what was your baby steps in virtual reality? Like, how did that go?
Oh, how I got started in VR. Well, I got my VR headset from one of my good from someone that basically let me get a VR headset because I've been wanting a Quest 2 for a while, and I wanted to get. It looked very interested to me ever since I first saw VR chat back like years before I got a VR headset. So someone got me a Quest 2 while I made payments on it because I couldn't get into. I got denied on Best Buy, but they were accepted on Best Buy, so I was just like, okay, I'll get it because at the time, money was a struggle. But I was still able to pay off in like small payments, and I got the Quest 2. And when I first joined, I got in there as Bronina at first. Shaggy wasn't created yet, but Shaggy was created ages later. Um,
Shit.
so when I got the Quest 2, I joined VR chat, and My goodness, it was like a totally different world after being on that PlayStation VR for a while. I got into VR chat. I didn't play it as much because I had a hard time making friends and had a hard time. Um, I was only on it like 3 or 2 times. Like I didn't really get more invested into it until I met this app called Horizons. I joined it and I didn't expect anything from Horizons. Like this looks weird, but you know what? I'll give it a chance. I'll give it a chance. So I'm like, after I saw an ad of it on YouTube, and I was just like, okay, let's download this. Maybe I'll meet more friends in there more than VR chat because VR chat was not working for me at the time. Nowadays, that's a totally different story. But join Horizons, and holy crap, how I got started is when I joined the Plaza and I met a community guy. And the first thing I remember is I couldn't get out of my menu. I had a hard time getting out of my menu. And it was a struggle because I'm like, what? Where's the button? It's right over here. It's like, I was just like, well, thanks. And it's just, and I'm as days went on, I met more people and more people as time went on, and I had my first group, which most of them are still with me to this day, and not all, but most people. And I've seen people come and go, and I've been having quite an adventure in Horizons since I first joined. I used it for fun more than I got to meet more people and involved in stuff that I was interested in, and I got more invested into doing stuff like promoting and working for Bingo or doing acting and stuff. And I met more people along the way, friendships, and like I
Well,
even met more people from other people. It's like
damn.
it's
Well,
insane.
hold on, because at this rate, I made this show for people that's not in VR, right? So I'm pretty sure they're like, whoa, 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 whoa. You know what I mean? Whoa, whoa, whoa. How
Yeah,
did you go from here to there to here to there, right? So you said PS. You started with the PSVR, the PlayStation.
and I started with the PlayStation VR back in 2016. I thought it was just I didn't think we would get that far. Someone invited me over after work just to try it out
And what game was that? Like
because
what when you put it on, what you play? And it was on the PlayStation. That's when
I
PlayStation offered VR before the Quest, right? Before the Quest had the wirelessness.
yeah, before the Quest. It was 2016. I remember they let me play a Shark Tank game. It was when you're trapped in a
Mm.
tank and you're being attacked by a shark.
Oh,
It
imagine
was
that
some
being
type
your
of
first
sea
time.
game.
Damn.
Yeah, it was not a great experience, but
Did you
I will tell
enjoy
you,
it, or was it
I
scary?
it was scary, but I did enjoy it after I played it more.
Okay. Did you have to just sit through it? Was it like experience exploration, or did you have to like play a game? You have to kill it, or like did you have to like escape?
I had to. I don't remember if it was like escaping. I just had to get immersed into it. Like there was like nothing I could do. It was basically like a simulation of what it would be like to be attacked by a shark while you're in a
Okay.
cage. Uh,
Okay. And then so
so
after that, you was like, all right. Did you like want to get back in it, or was you like, well, damn, no. If this is how it is,
I
how
was
did you start
like,
thinking?
at first I was like, I don't know if I want to. I want to play it some more, but at the same time, like, holy crap, that was one heck of experience. And then I tried it again when later that night with a different game, and I was just like, you know what? Maybe in the future I'll buy it. I wasn't for sure about getting it right there and then, um, until like a year later when I bought my own PlayStation VR.
Okay, you bought your
So
own. Then yeah, then you start exploring. So
yeah,
when the MetaQuest came out, because of course, that's where we at now with the wireless systems, man.
yeah.
You said you started in VR chat. Did you start it in games and then move to social apps? Because I know it's the difference between like gaming apps and social apps. So for me, I started playing games because when I started PSVR, I played Megaton Rainfall. And then when I seen Quest 3 had no wires, I instantly got the Meta Quest and I started playing whatever game was out here. And then I got into Horizon and learned that it was a social app here. How did your journey go with your Meta Quest?
When I got the MetaQuest, I think I went straight to VR chat because I've been watching VR chat on YouTube. I actually discovered VR chat with with the Uganda Knuckles meme. No way. They were
Uganda's
having
Knuckles.
videos of it online.
That I gotta show.
Yeah,
That
that's
I gotta
how
pull
I
that up.
discovered VR chat. Yeah, no way, no way. Like it's that's how I discovered it, and I was just like, it looks really cool because I used to play a lot of PlayStation Home, another virtual place on
Mm,
PlayStation. It wasn't VR,
I
but
remember that.
it was interactive. So
Graphics looks really
well,
real on that drone.
it did look really real. I didn't think it would get more real than that. So, but when I finally got the VR, I went straight to VR chat and I started playing games on it. I did talk to some people on it. Like I went to a couple worlds, but it was just some of the people that I met. Were like were nice and kind, but some of them were like a little too much. And I was just like, I'm not like I made some friends on there, but not as many. Like I'm just like, and there was the reason why I wasn't on there as much is because my eyes were still getting used to it.
Okay.
Uh, but the social aspect wasn't like the greatest. I was still going for a hard time during that time because I just got done with an ex of 4 years. So just trying to get back into the rhythm of balancing that and work and
Yes, sir. Respect.
trying to meet new friends, new
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
So
And speaking of that, bro, that's what kind of VR chat kind of is too, right? You can kind of meet people and build community. How do you see VR changing the
exactly,
way people connect socially and even creatively? You know what I mean? How do you see
exactly.
VR changing the way people connect?
How I see people. So how I see people changing. Like, what was the question again?
How do you see VR changing the way people connect socially?
I see how people are changing the VR connecting is by meeting like basically in a way of it helps a lot of people that have been stuck inside, or like it really helped during the pandemic, like meeting more people. And like, I feel like it changes the way how, because there's a lot of people that can't get out. There's a lot of people that can't do much or have worse social anxiety in real life because my social anxiety is probably a little bit worse in real life than it is in VR. It just helps people balance it and get more used to it as time goes on. It really helps with the brain and it really helps with invest with personalities of people talking and stuff and it really it changes over time. It just really helps people bond more, meet more people, connect, meet them in real life if they want, or just have someone to talk to when no one else is around because they're always on VR. And it's more of an easier way to go talk to someone more than you would in real life. It really helps with people that really need someone there right there and then. It really helps. And it also helps the more you play it, the more you get used to it, and the more people you meet, the more bonds you create, the more family you make. It
Yeah.
just it
Yeah.
helps. It changes a lot. That's like a that was a hard question to explain.
No, that was really a really great answer, and that kind of ties into how I met you, bro. Because you can, when I got in there, you kind of meet the people that kind of are into the things you're into, right? So that's how you can build your community or find the people that like the things you like, and therefore, you know what I mean. You can build off of that, or whether it be creativeness or just even having a social contact with them, or world hopping, or finding new things. And that's how I met you, bro.
Exactly.
Filming, and I've met you while you were filming, and we got together and we collabed on a project. It'd rather be like 3, 4 projects now. So we shoot virtual reality videos inside the metaverse, whether that be VR chat or Meta Horizon Worlds. I know we do mostly Meta Horizon Worlds, and that's how we first met. But that's what we really do, and and I started this right here because I do it in real life, and since I did it in real life, did it in the metaverse, and so at this time, I've met other people who do the same thing or even want to do the same thing and found the same passion, and now we're collaborating in this way, and now we're learning from each other. Bro, how did you get started in filming in VR, and like how did that, get about?
How I started getting filming in VR. I started filming for some people. I started filming for some people like for podcasts and stuff. I started filming for like some good friends of mine. I got into filming with Cinematic Films and JWS back when I was working with them, and I when I was doing commentating for them, and then I started filming for some podcasts and some shows like Certain Justice, Where's the Beef? No longer a part of those. But other than that, I started filming for Queen's Miss Queen's podcast called back when it was Queen's Talk Gossip. Um, Filming, believe it or not, I actually and I started helping people with filming and recording, and I started using get. But I think the main thing, the reason why I got more into it is because I started doing my own skits, started doing my own videos, and I wanted to help other people along with that, and I wanted to help uh like film anything. I've also filmed a podcast for another friend. I can't remember the name of the show, but anything I could do to edit or make it look better, or like, as I'm that's something I've been really good at filming because I want to film my own movie at some point. Uh,
Nice.
so
In
I've been
real life
helping
or in
other
VR?
people in VR. I want to film a
Oh, let's
movie in
shoot
VR.
it, man.
Like,
Let's
yeah,
shoot it, my boy.
and I don't mind filming, even though I'm gonna be completely honest here. It's actually probably my least thing of all the things I love doing, but I still like doing it, and I don't mind
Damn.
doing it with others.
So I see that makes sense
It's
since now that you're doing more acting these days, right? You're doing more play acting and
Yeah, I'm doing more
theatrical.
acting. I like to be more in front of the camera, but I don't mind still filming for people time and time because uh, I also used to film for baddies too, which I will say that's probably one of the funnest experiences I ever had.
Yeah,
It was a great experience.
baddies, meta baddies.
The baddies.
Shout out Tella and what's my guy name, man? Dope as soul, bro.
Yep.
They
Those, those
they
girls were those girls and everybody was so amazing,
Well,
so
it's
incredible. I
crazy because
love
I don't think they got the push or like too many people know about that. Um, how it should have been known personally, because I felt like the work we put
yeah.
in and like how it came out, or how it didn't even come out unfortunately because you know what I mean it took so much, you know what I mean. But it's little spurts and episodes that are out, and it's like it's fun to kind of just see the possibility of what can be, and I hope we can like kind of run it back to like do a whole nice little full version because I might have some plans of running it back, bro. So I'm gonna call you on that one. But how was your experience on that? And talk about that. What is meta baddies? Like explain to the people who don't know what we're talking about.
Oh, Meta Baddies is based on it's the VR version of a show in real life. It's about the baddest of the baddies of the women that literally want to show how bad or great they can be. Really, it's like a reality show. It's everyone had their own unique personalities. Everybody was trying to be the baddest of them all, and they're like they all went through like different scenarios, ones that basically in worlds and stuff, and they all like create friendships. There was like relationships. There was like a lot of arguing and stuff. Friendships were bonded. Things were testing. There were even some people that left the show, but it was a great experience. I loved every single person. It's a reality show of basically everybody connecting and everyone enjoyed themselves. Um, it was great. It's I will say it's probably my most favorite out of all the things I've ever filmed. um,
No, I ain't gonna lie,
and
man. Yeah, man. Shout out Tyler. Tyler, keep going though, cause yeah, yeah, yeah. Keep
yeah,
going for.
It was one of the best things that Tell ever brought to the metaverse, and I loved every moment of it. And I would do season two. I even said I would do season two. I love a lot of things I do in the metaverse, but when it came to filming, that was probably my most favorite. Uh, that was just a lot of fun, especially when the girls would come up to me and be like, "Hey, Bernina, come over here. I want to say something in front of the camera. Listen here." Like, it was just, yeah, it was great. Yeah,
No,
I
yeah,
felt
bro.
I
It
felt
was really good.
welcomed. It was great.
It was
Yeah.
really good, and they definitely treated the cast and crew like the cast treated the crew pretty nicely, and we ran it really professionally, and I just loved how we ran together. It was four of us. If y'all don't know, man, we use our camera or we use our faces, our eyeballs of what we see as the camera. You know what I mean? So I have this to kind of represent what a camera may look like as an avatar, but this is just an asset or just a prop, so to speak, just on my shoulder. But we had these walking around with these as if we were really cameramans, and it was looking clean. The girls was doing their thing. It was really spicy. I got to get Teller and Dope Soul on the episode. But yeah, by far, yes, that was definitely one of the funnest and I feel like the
The
wildest
spice
thing.
was real, and I was loving it.
The fights was it was really fights, it was really arguments. I thought there was improv at first, but they was really dead ass serious, and that like was funny to me. And yeah. But yeah, I was just about to ask you that question. What was your favorite project? And you kind of answered that one. But yeah, man.
Favorite.
Did you do anything else like
When
that?
not for a reality show, most of the time it was just basically talk shows or podcasts. That would be my most favorite thing with filming. When it comes to acting, um, I've done acting is probably my one of my biggest strong suits besides my promoting for other people's worlds and stuff. I do acting in the metaverse. I've My very first acting experience was Enigma 2130 by Metacreators. It's a sci-fi film about a virus that's wiped out all humanity, and basically, it's about these kids that travel to the past and want to find their father.
Mhm.
They travel to the future, I mean, and they have to go inside his body, shrink down to basically destroy the virus inside him, and basically cure the world. And they're basically it's
Hmm.
like a sci-fi adventure meets Toy Story. It's
Interesting
really
concept.
cool.
Definitely an interesting
Yeah,
concept. Now, one thing I'm gonna be real,
it was
man. One thing about VR, we need to make this look a little better, man. We need to make the look a little cleaner. What's
exactly.
one way that you think can make this look cleaner? Cause I try to best with my camera techniques, and then the worlds. So with a plot like that, right? I'm thinking, oh, okay, cool. Y'all gotta build the inside of what an intestine or like an artery that y'all gonna be in, right? And so we have the power to kind of do that in VR. Um, what's something that you can make? What you think can make like the cinemas and stuff look a little more cleaner?
Mm, that's actually a very good question. Mm.
Because I feel like it's kind of there, and y'all concepts are there, and y'all acting skills are there. It's just like it's something about something, and so that's what I'm saying to you, and I think that's what a lot of people are kind of getting at me about. It's like it's something about something that's not getting us quite there. What do you think that's missing? Like, what do you think they talking about?
I feel like what's missing is I don't think like everything's up to par yet. Hasn't caught up to a lot of other things that could make things more realistic. Because technology has gone up there, and
Okay.
I know Horizon's making a new engine. Uh,
Mhm. Mhm.
People do the best they can. We have a lot of amazing builders and stuff, and we have a lot of amazing creators out there. I'm not the greatest. I'm not the greatest builder. I'm not really into building as much, but I like to support my builders. I like to support my creators. People have created some really impressive stuff, and it amazes me that some people were able to create certain stuff that 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 surprised me back in 2022 and 2023 when Horizons like first started. Like some of the worlds, uh, and then seeing how far they've come now, and I feel like it could go even further
Mm-hmm.
in the future. Like the Christmas Carol world, I've been to it. That's the next play that Comco's doing that I'm a part of. Meta Voice is directing it, and it's that world is looking excellent. Like
Nice.
it's very well detailed. They look for details with in what the from many Christmas carols from the past. Uh, it should be happening sometime November, towards the end of November or December, but it's coming out really great. Comco does theater, does Waffle House comedy improv. They do like
So
interviews. They do a
Comco,
lot of stuff.
that's a
Yeah.
a brand. That's a network. What's Comco? Is a group?
It's community collaboration.
Okay.
Uh, they want to collaborate. They want to bring things to the community that a lot of people don't like that haven't been there yet. Like bring plays to the metaverse. Um, they
Okay.
want to bring
Plays.
more into theater and
I
stuff
gotta I
and
gotta view
more.
a play, man. I gotta view a play because I just gotta see it. Just like anything, just like the show, people just gotta see it, or people just gotta put the headset on, or people just gotta be
Yeah, people got to see it,
experience
or
it.
they can watch it live stream on YouTube on Comco. If you go on the Cinematic Films YouTube, which is another acting thing I'm part of, also New Horizon Movie Company, but that's another one I'm a part of. Great
Shout out
stuff. They
cinematic.
got YouTube channels. Cinematic Films actually was the first ones to actually do very first play. It was by Thickums. It was called
Mm.
Mama Why You Crying, and that was probably my very first time doing a play in the metaverse, and it was extraordinary.
And you were a part of
Like,
that one.
yeah, I was part of that one. I played the son.
Nice.
Um, and it was a very good. It was about trauma. It was about sadness, but it was also about happiness and coming together. It was about basically like families coming together, people coming together, and during these hard times when certain during certain times and stuff. So it's a pretty good play. It's on YouTube right now. Mama, Why You Crying? Cinematic Films has done a lot of great content, and same as New Horizon Movie Company, Horizon Trails. We're getting
Okay.
ready for Camp Stories,
Shout out
5 episodes.
New Horizon Movie
We're
Company.
working on episode 1. So
Episode
I know
one.
there's a lot going on.
No, no, bro, and that's cool. And that's exactly why I had you on here. You probably one of the first ones that do really video as much as I do around here. And I'm glad to have you on the show. Because yeah, you were also doing short films with me. We did shout out Starbella, and with the New
Yep.
Horizon Movie Company, and we shot um, what we shot the one with the bathroom, and you were acting in that one, and it was really cool uh, to actually try to get a chance to DP and direct something that somebody was written down. You know, we had the cast, had the crew, y'all did table reads. We actually had the meetings in the Horizon workrooms where we can actually see each other and share our computer screens or write down something on a whiteboard. And I don't think people like know the VR is capable of doing that, man. But we actually did that. Can you share a little bit about
It's
that?
impressive.
Share a little bit about
What?
like your. My fault. I said, can you share a little bit about like your experience about on that on making a short film?
It's my experience in making like that, and also making other things for people for like Throne Dynasty. I've done like short films for them, but I've done things filming or acting or helping people with skits. It's incredible what people can do, and like the metaverse is basically just like a whole. It's like a second universe. It's like a second Earth, but it's all in gaming. You're just like right there. We're not there completely. We're not like Ready Player One yet, but it's amazing meeting people, reading scripts, because the more things I do for people, the more I make connections and the more friendships I make. So any experience I've done with that, I've made connections, made friendships, made more people. I know I know I'm a very positive guy and I've done promotions, I've done a lot of things for people. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Uh See, there are some Bronina people that don't like me, but there are a lot of people that do love me. So
Damn, what you
yes, that's
mean?
rare to.
I don't know nobody who don't really like you, bro. You just been trolling.
Oh no, there's just some. There's just some. It's a small little group of people. It's not a
Trolling.
small group of people. I know. But there are but 98%, 99% people do love me. And it's just I love doing promotions for people. I love helping out people with any acting experience I have. I love doing podcasts for people, especially for Virtual Hustle and Tinyverse radio station with Nina, Shadow, Roxy, great friends I've known for over 3 years.
Wow, bro, you
I
really
love
connected
working with.
with a lot.
Yeah, yeah, really connected. I've been enjoying my time filming with you, Ben. You've been a wonderful soul. I enjoy almost everything I've done. There's some things I worked with people that I didn't, that I've had some not so great experiences, but those are rare. But most times I do have great experiences with a lot of great things with people and stuff. And the things I've done, I've been a caller for bingo. I've been a host. um, I've done promotions for people. I've done bartending for people sometimes.
And
So
with that
I
being
like to
said,
do a little
bro,
bit.
I think a lot of people really
Yeah.
get intrigued. Like, yeah, we do this for like the fun of it, because like that's what I'm saying. We started as a game, but sometimes people can make this monetized or can get paid off of this, bro. Have you ever got a chance to make some, you know, what I mean, a little bit of dividends off of this, or was this strictly like a, I guess, you know, role play type of thing, or what is it your goal? You know what I mean?
My goal is hopefully one day I could like cuz I had my Broink business. I'm out for promotions and stuff for doing for people. I'm hoping that one day I could make something bigger out of that and maybe make some money. But at the end of the day, I made some money here and there for people, but most of the time I just do it for free. If the offer comes there, the offer comes there. Some people think I deserve a little bit more, but honestly, I don't matter as long as I can make people smile, give them positive vibes, make people happy, any way I can. Uh, I know. I know I'm not the most perfect person. I know I have my own issues going on, and there's days where my depression or my high anxiety kicks in. But as long as I could balance my life and make other people happy, no matter what I do, hopefully one day I can make money. But it's a goal of mine. But right now, I'm just enjoying my time in the metaverse or in VR chat or wherever I go, like Banter or Utopia, which will be coming next year. Uh, so I'm hoping to spread more, meet more people as I grow. Friends come and go, but the most amazing ones stay. And and anything I can do for people because I've never been about the money. It's been about making people smiles on their faces and enjoying people's time and what I can do for people and anything I can. Uh, I'm always down for something, especially when it comes to acting or promoting or hosting or doing a podcast or being a co-host. Like we're here to or live or uh, doing things for people, like any way I can.
My man, and that's how I really know you in the metaverse, bro. In this VR headset, that's how I really really know you to be, as a genuine person who just want to be in the building, man. Always positive vibes, man. Never like nothing negative. Just always willing to work. Always willing to add a creative hand. And man, I just really want to appreciate you, man. I want to give you your flowers right now and say thank you, man. Thank you for taking your time out to come talk with me and keep doing what you're doing in the metaverse, man. As you see, you're meeting a lot of people. You're connecting with a lot of people. Those ones that who don't connect with you are definitely the ones that you don't need to be around, or they don't need to be around you because you got way
Exactly.
more people to that mess with you than not. And you keep producing these projects that's showcasing the metaverse, man, and doing what I do. So I'm always gonna be by your side. And let you know if you need any help that I'll be around, man. 100%.
Thank you, Dan. I appreciate you. And thank you for being you. Yeah, you've always been a light and a soul in Horizons. So we appreciate you.
Hey man, pray for me, bro. For real, for real. The like you said, we help produce. You know what I mean? We help produce these projects here in the metaverse, and I thought of, what I mean, maybe if something I can do for kind of, what I mean, something I can think of to kind of make my own, kind of produce my own thing, what would it be? And I was asking myself, and I thought of this one, man. And this one is really like, it's really come to be very, very fun, enlightening. It's almost like really catching up with real friends that I know for years. Because when the last time we talked, bro? When the last time we had a conversation like this since the Band of Baddies or the short film?
That is true. We haven't sat down and talked in like probably like a it's been like a few months.
That's what I'm saying, man.
But we've been doing our own thing
And
for the metaverse.
yeah, man, we're doing our part in showcasing what these people got, man. Like you said, podcasts, short films, and theater. Like I haven't touched the theater, bro. And so it reminded me of when I tell people about VR. They're just like, "Oh, really? This exists?" And so I'm like, "Oh, really? That the theater? Like I just haven't seen it. You know what I mean? Once you see it, it's like, okay, that's when gears start turning. That's when gears start turning, man. So I want to thank you so
I
much.
just hope You're welcome. I just hope in the future we can do a lot more because I have ever there's something in there for everyone in the metaverse, even if it's acting or bartending or clubbing or owning a business or spreading awareness and like anyway, there's something out there for everyone in the metaverse. Like there's so many great people doing one thing after another, and someone's always coming up with something new that will bring more people together. And we just need a little bit more positivity because I've been seeing a lot of negativity, and I want more positivity to cover that up.
That's
And hopefully
that's
the
it.
future.
That's it.
Yeah,
And I know it's a lot to talk about, but I'm fairly sure it's a lot of more negative stuff floating around than there is positive. So I'll be gearing away from the negative, even though I do want to keep it real and let people know, like, yo, this ain't like it is trolls in here. It is people who really don't care about feelings. It is like the comment section on steroids, but you can hear them. Um, but what I mean, I do try to keep it to like what we've been doing in here for real, like how we've been showcasing and how we've been trying to elevate brands and elevate the way we do entertainment and education. But yeah,
exactly.
but yeah, man. Before we sign out, anything you want to say? Any shameless plugs? Any shout outs? Go ahead this time, bro, for real.
Uh, I want to shout out to everybody that has been part of my journey. I'm going to keep on going. Uh, I've seen people come and go, but I'm going to keep on standing up. More things in the future. I know I have my days where I feel like I'm letting people down, or I feel like, am I doing the right thing? Am I keeping going? But at the end of the day, you guys always keep my spirits up. I want to give out a shout out to everybody I work with, my family and friends, and everybody in the metaverse. Uh, just because you haven't heard from me doesn't mean I don't stop thinking about you. I want to make sure that everyone's doing good in their own way because I do really care about everybody, and now I know I'm going through a lot, um and and I know a lot of us are going for a lot of things in our personal time, and I want to make sure that everyone is doing the best they can and staying in good spirits and health, and we all need each other a little bit at a time. I appreciate everybody. Uh,
Yes, sir,
that's
man.
amazing.
That's beautiful, man. Yeah, and thank thank you, man. Thank you. I want to thank you one more time, bro, and I want to continue to say to continue to be the light that you are, bro. Always praying for you, man. And with that being said, that's going to be a wrap on this beautiful episode of In the Lens with
Why
Benz.
exactly? Scooby snacks.
Oh, he didn't bring out Shaggy, man. Huge thank you to Bronina, aka the Meta Shaggy, in the building for joining us and sharing your story, Ryan. Make sure to check them out at Bronina underscore C dot R dot S. And thank you to everyone watching, listening. And if you enjoyed this conversation, don't forget to follow, share, and stay tapped in for more. creators and innovators stepping into the future of VR and AI. Man, and until next time, this is Ben's signing off. Keep creating, keep imagining, and always stay in the lens, y'all. Thank you so much, bro, Nina, man. Signing off, man. Thank y'all.